Taba. I Redskins. Mi togliere qua che poi mi viene caldo. Subito ho perso il server, perfetto.
In bocca al lupo Davidozzo, godiamocela, giochiamocela fino all'ultima palla e in bocca al lupo.
Oh, eccoci qua. Stavolta non ha fatto scherzi. Allora, vediamo un po', mettiamone una tutta bianca e una tutta scura. La mettiamo io bianca. Davvero. Oh, no, perfetto, così bianco. Dai, in bocca al lupo.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football.
Ah, ma è in Maryland il tuo campo? Ma io non lo sapevo.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Il 6.
He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Però ti devo dire la verità, non li ho toccati.
Offensive line, if they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
No, ma mi ha messo tutte le riserve per sto... Tutti split. No, no, tutti split. No, infatti adesso... No, probabilmente era una formazione, perché adesso mi ha messo la gente normale. Ok. Ok, ok.
Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on first down. McNair. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Tutto sto casino, solo una yard ho preso. Pensavo di aver preso di più. Vabbè.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Ma perché non mi propone neanche di calciare? A dire faccio così schifo proprio. Aspetta. Dov'è il coso? Beh, 57 yard, ci provo, dai, che cazzo. Ah, c'ho pure il vento contro. No, vabbè, panto, va. Ah, cazzo, hai ragione. Hai ragione, non ci ho pensato. Ah, vabbè. No, hai ragione, hai ragione.
At the 5. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. First carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Looking to throw on second down. Chambers.
Safety. No! Ma la mica addirittura sulle due, che è?
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Gotta be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down.
Madonna santa. Bravo.
And they get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check line 54. Line 54.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Che bella dormita che ci siamo fatti qua.
A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Switch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Gates. And some space here.
Ehi.
Washington. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets
Madonna. È che... Vabbè.
and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ho visto che l'hai messo sul mercato.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters.
La Madonna. Ero convinto che con i linebacker te ne tornassi indietro. Allora.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
No!
But it's intercepted. With a pick.
Oh, man, partner, this is something quarterbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the turf and made it pay off.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Right here. Undercrush.
first and 10, it's Gibson. Chris Barnes there on the stop.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Handoff for Gibson. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
But they didn't get a whole lot.
Però comunque terzo e 1. Non lo so.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
Sì, no, però ero convinto che andandoci col manuale potessi fermarlo prima un attimo. Non ha voglia. Nessuno.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. First down, Gibson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Operating from the gun, Chambers.
No! Bravo.
Starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
McCann's kick up and good.
Cazzo.
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Six non lo so, comunque non era male per me. Adesso mi accontentavo anche di qualcosa di meno, però. Scusa, controllo solo un attimo una cosa. Va bene, ci sono. Sì, sì. Voilà, ma di già. Cos'è che puoi fare tu così? Ma anche se corro, la vedi? Ok, ok.
You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Ah, cazzo, potevo prendere di più qua. Ma sono stato un po' pollo.
Because otherwise, this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in.
Queste cose che... Sì, incredibile, pazzesco. Cioè, è partito come tight end, da quella cosa lì incredibile. Quello che ti dico, ogni tanto spasa il gioco. No, io ho chiamato la play action, ma non è che volevo fare... Cioè, non è che io lì mi aspettavo il tight end. Ma va. Adesso di nuovo, vedi che il 67 ce l'ho di nuovo lì come tight end, va. No, incredibile. Non ho fatto veramente niente per... Dai. È buono. Adesso non mi ricordo, però è buono.
Up and good by Rosas, and the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas.
Comunque, se vedi, anche quando tu la prossima volta che mi calci mi mette la safety John Johnson come returner in sta partita, ma me l'ha fatto anche altre volte, ma non ci posso fare niente, è proprio il gioco che lo fa così. Cioè, io tipo in tutti i depth chart, in tutte le cose, cioè ovviamente non metto John Johnson come returner.
Conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly...
Anche qua, ti sei impallato anche tu qua.
Not one that I've ever met.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Play action, Chambers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Sì. Ogni tanto.
Defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
Alla Steven.
Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Back to throw. Chambers.
Che palle. Bravo.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Chambers. He's going to sling this deep down.
Bravo Barnes, amico mio Barnes.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, ma il 33 è Harrison, che cacchio, proprio immobile come. Buongiorno. Cioè, c'hai anche 3 running back, questo potevi scegliere anche una pizza da mangiarti intanto. Bella, molto bella. Ah, vabbè.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tighten down. There you go. Check 24, check.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Cazzo, ma sono stato proprio pollo, potevo gestirlo meglio il manuale lì. Lì è la tipica situazione che se gestisci bene il manuale magari fai il ticket for loss e se te lo perdi ciao proprio.
On 1st down, Chambers.
Addirittura. Ah sì. Grande. Addirittura hai perso una yard. Grande.
Certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down, and he's gonna go down, sacked right around the 17. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Chambers. That is caught inside.
Pork.
Give him 14 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. 2 minutes remaining.
Ma me la son vista brutta, cazzo.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McCann's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, That would have made their decision tougher.
Vedi che c'ho John Jones.
But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other. And maybe
Sì, esatto.
confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The play fake, he'll look to throw.
No, no. Vabbè.
A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
No! Mamma mia, se usciva pure questo, sì, sì, esatto. Cazzo, esatto, ma poi mi arrivi sempre lì, bastardo, tu. Non mi deve mai...
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters.
No, Caleb, you can't. C'è un Caleb che ha chiesto can I join? No, non puoi, non puoi.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try to add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Proprio a metri, cioè a decine di metri.
Throwing on first down. Chambers. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 30.
Sì. Ben detto.
Every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Better bring. You better bring. Letting you know right now, you better bring.
Looking to throw on second down.
Grandi.
This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake. Chambers.
Bravi ragazzi! Grandi ragazzi! Madonna, mi stanno facendo impazzire con incredibile.
Team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long.
Vabbè, ma mi sei venuto addosso come mi sta regalando. Allora, aspetta.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Beh, pare, vaffanculo, 67. No, va. Vaffanculo, pick. Ma cazzo, ma non l'ho fatto niente, ma secondo te, allora, a parte che lì ci doveva essere Waddle, non neanche un gioco, ma porca troia. Vabbè, va. Non state incazzare. Che palle, guarda. Comunque, cazzo, 5 OL, tu 3 a rasciare mi sei arrivato contro, lì. Vedi che anche tu alla fine... Oh, dove...
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation.
Bravi.
Those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
E io ho detto bravi perché hanno fatto tutto loro. Io ero dall'altra parte.
Second and 6. Now 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Chambers.
Oh.
Check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds.
Te ne sei tornato bello indietro. Hai perso. Quanti yard hai perso tornato così indietro? Sì. Ah. A un certo punto ho detto che adesso mi fa la spin e mi saluta. Ho detto che... Prendilo! E che cazzo? Madonna santa! Qua se n'era proprio andato, ciao ciao proprio. Qua mi ha fatto ciao ciao che mi sembrava la rappresentante di lista questo. Ah. No. Che cazzo succede? Oh no. No, ho sbagliato formazione. Oh, meno male. Ho sfasato tutto proprio.
First down, Chambers. Open man right
Bravo.
and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Non so neanche come si faccia.
To the ground with Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They go play action here on first down.
Là.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Chambers.
Ooh.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Chambers.
Ma che cazzo! Minchia, ce l'avevo user, ce l'avevo lì, cacchio, così. Oh. No, mi girerò le palle perché, vabbè, cioè nel senso l'incompleto cambiava niente, Però cazzo, la soddisfazione, visto che lo stavo facendo a mano. Solo per la soddisfazione, non per altro.
Browns drive about to get started. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because...
Cioè adesso Njoku si è presentato come wide receiver di destra, ma vaffanculo, va Njoku. Ma...
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game.
Avete morite ammazzati,
And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going up top for Miller.
No. Sempre mi fai sta... Miller è la seconda volta, poveraccio.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. He'll look to throw. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw again. That one caught by Felton.
Ma dove cazzo l'ha fatto il tackle il tuo? Dalle gambe del mio.
Any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Eight yards to go on second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
LOL lui. Che schifo. Fa schifo sta cosa, è bruttissima.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the...
Cosa fa il segno del touchdown sto coglione? Non hai fatto touchdown. Allora.
His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Bravo McNair.
There's the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 4. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And he is in.
E andiamo.
Touchdown.
Bello.
Davante Adams. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns.
Ma no, fidati, l'ho controllato prima quando ho messo in pausa. Non c'è un cazzo, se no figurati. Ti giuro che non ho messo né lui né la safety a ritornare, Tabba, figurati. Anzi, cioè, sto giocando senza un tight end, in poche parole. Comunque, almeno che ho fatto touchdown con Adams, che mi consola di quanto l'ho pagato. No! Grande! Ah, l'ho fatta user però questa.
Seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
No! Cazzo, che ho spasato proprio. Ho spasato perché mi è venuto in mente che lì poteva esserci per sbaglio al posto che in gioco il tight end di merda, quindi sono andato un po' nel panico. E ho pensato mentre ho eseguito, e quindi il risultato è stato abbastanza deludente. Che palle. Bruttissimo errore.
Stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
To throw on 2nd down, Chambers.
Oof.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Squeeze, double. Mike 56, Mike 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun.
E andiamo.
Gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be made on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Ah, comunque bella partita. Sì.
So he's on to punt it away.
Basta, che cazzo, perché Johnson a ritornare mi pigliava un fumble subito. Non scherziamo.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. On first down, McNair.
5 yard, no, solo 3? Ero partito da 37, no? Ok. Ok.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Da dove è uscito il tuo? Bello questo. Bello. Molto bello.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the field. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. Leading the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Check. Lucky.
Off play action. Chambers. That is caught by
Minchia, ti avevo pure messo il coso, come si chiama lì, il contain. Solo che tu sei rimasto lì.
Take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
You better be afraid of me. Check.
Back to throw. Chambers.
Oh, cazzo con la safety.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble.
Con la safety, porca troia.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Firing quickly here.
Ma no!
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick.
Ma no, ragazzi, dai, erano in 5, cazzo. Porca troia.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Ma no.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Off the play fake. Chambers.
Ma non ci credo.
Hit his target Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we
Non ci credo.
action. A timeout here defensively.
Che palla. Lo so, immaginavo.
Yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gibson again.
No. Vabbè. Buona.
Antonio Gibson taking it in from 7 yards away. And Washington able to stretch
Cosa ho
the
sbagliato?
lead out even further. They do tack on the extra point as well.
Va bene.
Let's seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining.
Sì, anche se vedo comparire il coach sul balcone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ma non potevi prendere il first down comunque. Non potevi prendere il first down. Ah, in quel senso. Sì. È grande il tight end. Incredibile sta cosa. Piena di ricezioni. No. Madonna, veramente. Ma è legale? Allora.
Knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is
Preso.
inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up there, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Comunque è bastardissima sta cosa perché le tue safety si confondono nella endzone. No! Ma io c'avevo il time out.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
No. Allora. Buona. Dai, bella partita comunque.
And time has run out now on this game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the
Bella Tabà, mi sono proprio divertito, grazie della partita. Alla fine c'è una bella partita tirata così contro il campione vigente, sempre una soddisfazione. E te la sei meritata comunque. Bocca al lupo per il resto della stagione. Ciao ciao.
Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.